Hello, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It's after 12:30 on Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. May you have a wonderful and lucky and blessed type day. Anyhow, I wrote a short story yesterday called My Bad. It's based on a battery prompt, which is based on a Facebook thingy that I found. The logic was, okay, you find a bag of money in an airport. What do you do about it? That was the Facebook side. Me, I think I did something to the effect of, an illegal immigrant finds a huge bag of money and has to decide what to do about it. That's the prompt. Well, I started messing around with it. Then I touched the cookbook. And as I'm flipping around through it, I'm like, okay, you have a crook. Okay, you have a cook with precog. And then I just started writing. What happens if you have this dude named Lucas Sawbones Medina? Sawbones in terms of you mess with me, I will saw something off you or someone you love. Drug dealer, West Coast, got things done. OG, respected, never arrested, never did time a day in his life until well into his 50s, pushing in his 60s. Had a wife, has two sons, got them both through college out of the house. Imagine that. A drug dealer never gets arrested. Folks were starting to talk. They're like, man, you must have some sweetheart deal with the feds. You must be snitching. No one could ever find proof. How does he stay out of jail? Once as a kid, he got nervous and he just whistled. And when he did, something flipped in his brain, a switch, and he could see the future. 5 minutes. And so he starts looking and into the future. He starts playing with the power, and then he masters it over decades, and that's what keeps him alive. That's what keeps him out of trouble. That's when he realizes, oh, his wife's going to snitch to the feds. He could have killed her. He could have nipped it in the bud. He chose not to. His boys would never forgive him, right? So he lets his wife snitch him out over some bags of heroin, and the feds come busting in, and they find him with bags of marijuana. I mean, he could have completely dodged the charge, but then it would have blown back on her. So he had money stashed in 3 different locations. She knew where it was. It was part retirement for them, part insurance in case something happened to him, right? And she loots all 3 places, expecting to find millions. He left 60 grand behind. And she freaks out, realizes he was on to her the whole time, flees to some relatives in Tijuana. And guess what follows her? Divorce papers and a pen and a saw. She signs, yeah. 60 grand, he tells everyone 60 grand's like, what I'd probably spend. I mean, she even let him keep the house. So he's renting the house while he's in prison for having way too much marijuana, like a 6-year bit. He had one of the best defense attorneys in town. And, well, basically, he'll be out in no time with good behavior, and he can control the behavior because he sees the future. Respect it, protect it. And while he's inside, everyone just they fill the vacuum, right? There's a little blood, but basically, it's like he retires. It even says, when I'm out, I'm just gonna fly off somewhere. Lucky for me, I took all my millions and put them in offshore investments. What he doesn't tell everybody is that he is so far into the future that he's basically double, triple, quadruple his money when he leaves. He's just going to find a beach, put some new booty in his lap, and live happily ever after. So he's in a cell. He's looking into his future. La 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 la. And he sees his younger son's future out to years. Failed singer. He decides to leave him alone. The kid, while he fails at singing, he's having the time of his life. But all of a sudden, his future somehow, some way changed on its own without his involvement. And he sees that his son's going to die tonight. Flash to his son. He's some kid named Yago. Great voice, just unlucky. And he just flew in, jet lagged from this gig. Ex-girlfriend played him dirty, great booty. Her boyfriend, lead singer in a band, he took ill. He needed a replacement on the fly. She flies him out, gives him the music, and gives him the songs. He memorizes them because he's good with, memorizing music. Gets there, sings his heart out, wins the crowd. Thank you. and they just fly him back. Like, he gets a little bump on his Instagram. There's nothing really to be gained from it. I mean, she bangs him, doesn't even, he figures out on the way out that the lead singer was her boyfriend and that they're not getting back together, and he feels like a chump, but it was still fun, right? He got to be in front of a real crowd for once at a festival. So he flies in and he grabs the wrong suitcase. He figures this out when his OCD kicks in and gets out of his smelly clothes, same clothes he performed in, and he unzips the bag and he finds stacks and stacks of Benjamins. And he's like, oh God. He's like, and he has a flash of his future. And 5 minutes from now, a bunch of dudes who are basically almost caught up to him at the airport roll up on his apartment. 3 cars, 11 dudes, a lot of guns, yada yada. Days are coming. And they rush to his door, and it doesn't look well. And as he's freaking out over what to do, I mean, his first instinct is to call the police. Is like, my daddy was a gangbanger. I know how that's not going to help me. And then he gets a text from his dad. Basically says, write this down. And I'm going to stop there. I've given away too much already. But that was where it went. Oh, I like this one. What if you had like 5 minutes to save your son? 5 minutes to save his life. You have to compose a text to save his life. Could you do it? Send it off an illegal prison burner, get it to your boy, and save his life. I like this one. It's an unheroic piece because the unlikely hero is a psychic gangbanger. You just don't see that every day. And as for that, I had my first show, 7th of February. I was able to go. It was good. It was really good. Next one looks to be Marmalade Dog in Kalamazoo. I should make that. Expect me to pull that off. Anybody in Michigan who follows me, I will be there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I want to say 27th, 28th, and the 1st of, February 27th, February 28th, 1st of March. Sorry, sleep debt. This is after midnight after all. Going through Unheroic, book 4, not bad. Scorched Mind. Ooh, I have ideas. I keep changing stuff too much, though. It's morphic. I need to literally just sit on this book for a year, but I still don't think that's enough time. And that's what I like about this. I don't have enough time. That'll force me to finish it. But yeah, I'm going to finish it this year, somehow, some way. It'll probably be the second book I finish. But Unheroic, that's looking like the August deadline. And that's it. Busy at work, busy at home. All right, speaking of which, I better get to it. I'm Marcus V. Calver. This is Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. You can find my books on Amazon and Kindle. iVillain.net. Links to all of them. And have a lovely Friday the 13th.